And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Vintage Story. Alright, I had to make another batch of screws because we're going to be going through a lot of machine plates. So I used the automation to make my plates, to drill out the plates, right? But yeah, we wanted more screws, and I really didn't want to get into the screw maker because we would need a rod maker, and it's just, for me, at least, it's easier just to melt them down. Oh, just like that, and pour them out. So this is that mod that I made before I got into this. I mentioned it several episodes ago. It's called Tech Molds, and it's just a rod mold, which is right there, the screw mold, and there's a heating coil mold that I think I have most likely in the chest over here. Yeah, heating coils. So yeah, now that I have QP Tech up and running, as you've noticed, I took down all my mass plate molds and my mass ingot molds because we can make all of the ingots and the plates that we want now fairly easily. I want another set of that. Nice, even, full stack. I've been putting away some of this stuff that I don't need at the moment. And I've got some things and stuff ready to go. Steel sheets can go in here. Okay, so I want to outline the bronze Firepit loader and unloader and all the goodies that they can do. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a couple of these. 1, 2 of these. 1 of these. 1 of these. Okay. And then we're going to want the stoker. Like so. And I actually wanted a bunch more of these. I actually wanted 3 more of each of these. And let's see, we have 4 available. So if I do 4, 4, 4, that's not going to be enough. Because I would need 3 more of these and 3 more of these, which is 6 more. Okay, well, this'll point out, this'll get the message across, at the very least. Okay, so let's say you had a bunch of stuff that you needed to make, like quicklime, right? Quicklime, you have to cook lime in order to make quicklime. And doing so in a fire pit like this, you take this out and you put it in there, it is very, very, very slow. And, let's say you wanted to do it and just walk away and let it, do its thing. So what we're going to do is make it some chests. I go through a lot of chests in games like this. So let's put down 1 of these. Let's do it somewhere. How about over here? I've already got this ready and raring to go over here. So let's do this, and we want the stoker. We want the chest. We want the unloader. We want a fire pit. We want the loader. And another chest. And we can put a chest back here. See? Now, imagine, well, this turned on for some reason. It should not have turned on. Because it auto ignites the fire pit, but it should not have turned on. because there was nothing in it to turn it on. Might be a bug. Anyway, so you can have 3 of these, right? 3 more of these, 1 on each side. And what you can do, let's see if I have some lime sitting around. You know, I most likely do somewhere, because I crafted up a bunch of it. Borax, saltpeter, lime. Look at that. So what you do is you put the lime in here. The loader loads it into here. Yeah, bakes into in Firepit quicklime. Is it 2 to 1? Did I find the one exception? 2 pieces bake into 1 quicklime. Indeed, I did. So if I take one of these, I found the one exception. I'm going to have to report that to Quentin as a bug. Because if it only loads 1 at a time, that's going to be a problem. I don't think he's touched these loaders and unloaders in a long, long, long time. So it has to hit 825 degrees before it will actually craft, right? And every time it crafts, it resets the temperature back down. It's so annoying that I really wish that there was a better way of doing this. There really isn't, though. There isn't a machine that will do what this does in QP Tech. And, you know, something that keeps the temperature high, oh, of course it needs 825 degrees, which the firewood does not get to. So that was just a bust on all fronts. Absolute bust. Because now this thing is going to take a while to burn down. Anyway, you get the point. This thing loads, burns, and unloads, and eventually drops it down into there. And you can have 4 of these set on one of these stokers. So you can have 4 of these going all at once, which, you know, makes it good because then you can walk away. You fill this with a little bit of fuel, right? And then this, you can actually take the fuel out and it will put 1 piece in there at all times. So it took it out of here and dropped it down into there. So you don't really waste a lot of fuel by having these things sit in there all the time. So when it eventually runs out of stuff to cook, it will only have 1 in there and hopefully not waste too much. All right, the rest of my screws are done. I think that's it. Oh, there's one. All right, so one of the things I want to do, I have been wanting to do this for so long, and I haven't been able to, is get the top tier of storage going. It's going to require a whole lot of empty inventory space whenever you do this. I'll move the thing out to here. And steel plate, that's what I'm going to be using. I don't need the grass. I don't need the charcoal. I definitely don't need 4 of those on my person. Yeah, clear yourself out of all of the space. And let's get just everything empty. Oh, braided wire here. The reason I can reach so far is it's one of the side effects of the building gadget. And I don't even know where my building gadget went. Like, where did my building gadget go? Oh, there it is. Yeah, I don't know. I've looked at the code 100 times and I cannot figure out why it's doing what it's doing. Okay, so if we look at steel plates, one of the things we can make with that steel plate is a temporal rift. Temporal rift is going to use quartz glass, which temporal rift quartz glass is a clear. It's a really simple recipe, actually. Clear quartz plus sticks, and we have lots of clear quartz. Oh, that's a quartz chunk. Clear quartz. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rift. Okay. So that takes care of the quartz glass aspect. We are going to need, there's my steel plates. Metal parts, we need 4 of those. We have those over here. There's 4 of those. But we first need to make this, which is lead bits, gold bits, and diamonds. So we need diamonds, which they are forever. Let's see, 4 diamonds. We are going to need a chisel. We are going to need this, and this. There's my gold bits. There's my iron bits. Okay. And then 4 temporal. I think we need 8 temporal gears. And they do not stack. Okay. 4, 8, 12, 16. I might be able to do this. Oh, and I need my hammer. Okay. Hammer, diamond, temporal gear. I don't know if... Oh, they can stack. Awesome. Okay, that takes care of the bits. Now, for those and these... Oh, those go up. Those go down. We have that. Now, I customized the mod a little bit. And made these 36. So they are the be-all, end-all, the best possible amount of storage. So what you do is you make sure, you know, a bunch of these are empty. Obviously, the top one is the top amount of storage, so I can't do that. So I'm going to remove these. You can see my storage going away, and then add these. Okay, and then move down a bit. Take these. All of these can move down. Okay, and then this one should stay empty. Take that one away, and then replace it. And there you go. An immense amount of gloriousness. I don't even know what to do with my bits. Gold bits. I mean, there's a gold chest here. It doesn't really matter. The lead bits, I just don't anticipate a need for. So just burn those down. Now, these things, I don't know. I don't think you can recover any metal from these. Ingredient 4. Oh, you can. You can use a knife on them. Oh. Okay. Well, that's kind of good. I mean, you don't get nearly as much back as normal, but I think I put my knife over here somewhere. Yep. So rather than trash them, we can do a little bit of tin bronze recovery. I mean, that's 8 plates of tin bronze that we got back. Glorious. And then I can just put all the stuff back in my inventory that I had to take out. My world eater. Boy, I've used one entire world eater, and by the way, I had to, release a new version of it because I had to fix the bug. Because when I built it, the thing has so much durability that I never actually tested what happens when it runs out of durability, and it crashed the game. So I was like, oh, well, obviously there's a bug. So I had to go in and fix that twice because there's 2 different places I had to catch it. And I'm just going to take the fuel out of here. It runs for quite a while after that. And there's really no way. Yeah, he doesn't allow you to view anything. The hitbox, I should say. Okay. Well, all this time I have been, trying to breed animals, and we got the pigs. We had just had generation 2 of the pigs born. I have another generation lamb, and my generation 1 ewe is pregnant, so that will be a generation 2. And the more generations you have in, the better it is, because I think by generation 3, it's either 3 or 5, they stop constantly running away from you. And then as the generations go up, the ewes become easier to milk. So they're next to impossible to milk when they're wild. But, when they're older, or when their generation is higher, you actually have a much, much better chance of milking them. Because I haven't gotten into cheese making at all. Like, I've really wanted to cover cheese making, but I haven't had any milk. So I don't know what to do about that. And I don't have any chickens. I never, there are not any chickens nearby, which is unfortunate. And I do like having my cathedral over here. I mean, I'm very proud. Can you tell? I'm very proud of this build. This was a lot of work, which is one of the reasons I haven't started a building project on the series, because this was over 200 hours of work to get this cathedral to where it is now. And yeah, I don't think anybody wants to see me sit and chisel for hour after hour after hour after hour. And I certainly don't want to spend 200 hours on a project and only get like 1 or 2 episodes out of it. That's a terrifying prospect in my mind. Do not want to do that whatsoever. That would be a bad day for me. Because, when I look at the cathedral video that I already put out, I've posted it on everywhere that I possibly can. I have promoted it every which way I possibly can. And the number of views, compared to how much work went into it, 200 hours of work or more. And if it's got 1,000 views, that's like $1 for me. So, you do the math on your per hour rate on that front. So yeah, I'm not sure where to take the series from here. I would love to extend the series longer and longer and longer. If there was more mods, there was a lot more tech mods. I would definitely want to get into that. And I'll see about if there's a solution to the mixer that I might be missing. I might be missing something obvious here, so I'll keep my eye out for Quentin to tell me what possibly went wrong on that. But yeah, if there was a bunch of other mods and stuff, I would definitely cover those. But you know, playing this mod pack, or playing, you know, the mods that I have, and I you know, very first episode I cover what mods I'm using. You know, playing this mod set, and especially after getting into QP Tech, I so want to go into Minecraft and do a modded Minecraft like series, because, you know, just the types of mods that are out for that, like, man, it's like I got a little teaser with this set, and it didn't quite satisfy the hunger, so to speak. Like, I wanted to, I really want to get into like applied energistics and automation and thermal expansion and all those great mods, but alas, I don't have my builders pack mod set updated to 1.18 or whatever the new iteration is. That would take a lot of work to update the mods and how I like them and what I do with them and all that kind of stuff. I have a very specific way of playing, and anybody who watches me knows that. I customize all the things, and I don't know what to do with all this stuff. I mean, I could make the refractory bricks, certainly. I might just do that and just make coke ovens. All of the coke ovens out of the refractory bricks. But anyway, that is going to do it for this episode, and possibly the series, depending on what feedback I get. You know, I'm more than willing to jump into something else, even another mod or whatever. If you guys want to see something else, let me know. I am more than happy to do that. I love this game. I just wish that there was more, you know, more options, more mods. I've been trying to get the modding community, you know, to sort of get together and, you know, make something better. There is a new version of the game out, but I have been holding off until there's a RC candidate, a release candidate release. And once there's an RC, then I will update all my mods. All my non-code mods, you know, rock blocks, quartz blocks, even ores aplenty, should all work without being changed at all. But once the RC comes out, then I'll test everything, get all my mods updated. And 1.17 adds and tweaks quite a lot of stuff. And he's even implemented some of the features that I've requested. Namely, one of them is the barrels. When you right-click a barrel, right, it opens it. When you right-click it again, it does not close it, right? But when you look at a chest, right, you open a chest and you right-click. If you right-click it again, it closes it. For some reason, it doesn't happen with a barrel. And I asked him to add that, and he did. So, yeah, a little quality of life feature there. Otherwise, there's, you know, a smattering of other tons of immersive stuff, weather effects, and yeah. Anyway, so yeah, please hit that like button if you've been enjoying yourself. Comment down below if you have a suggestion, a request, or just something to say. And yeah, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I will see you next time.